You're not too busy. I've mentioned many times that probably the main reason people give for not getting the results they want, or maybe for even cancelling their membership with us, or for not starting in the first place, is that they're too busy. And as I've said many times, it's not true. I've often put it a bit more gently than that, but I'm just going to make it really clear now, it's not true. You're not too busy to make some degree of forward progress on your health and fitness goals. Too busy is a story we're telling ourselves as a justification for essentially doing nothing. Because what's probably happened is we've created that very black or white version of what we need to do that I mentioned yesterday, that we need to do X amount of sessions down here at Rise, that we need to eat pretty much like an Olympic athlete. And when we don't feel we can do that, because perhaps we are too busy for that, we essentially do nothing at all. And we use that busyness as an excuse for doing nothing at all. And it is ultimately an excuse. I don't necessarily like the word, but it is. Because if the reason we're giving for something happening or not happening just is not true, could we argue that that's an excuse? Because we're not too busy to eat an average calorie deficit. There is no version of reality where eating the same food that we were going to eat anyway, but eating a bit less of it, can take any longer. If anything, it will take less time, but we cannot be too busy to do something that takes the same amount of time as something we're doing anyway. It's completely impossible to be too busy to do something that will take less time than what we were going to do anyway. Sure, eating in a calorie deficit through smaller portion sizes of what we're going to eat anyway won't get us in the Olympics, but again, that's not what we're after. We're after better progress than we were making before. We're after some degree of forward momentum, maybe even sometimes damage limitation or standing still when we could have slid massively backwards. There's no version of reality as well where just making a few different choices can take any more time. We cannot be too busy when on a night out with friends we decide rather than having a starter, a main, a couple of sides and a dessert, 10 pints and a kebab on the way home, that doesn't take any more time than just having a main course and 10 double gin and tonics. There's no version of reality where we're too busy to do that. It's just a choice. There's no version of reality, I think, where we're too busy to do any exercise at all for a week. Maybe we're too busy to get down for 3 sessions here. Maybe we can't make any sessions in person, but we could do something. We could do some movement with the intention of maintaining or improving some aspects of health and fitness, which is the dictionary definition of exercise. Doesn't matter if we agree with that or not. The dictionary's taking care of it. We have got time to exercise. Now, whether, again, that's going to get us in the Olympics, stepping on stage as a bodybuilder, getting the best results we've ever got, probably not. But it's going to get us more results than doing absolutely nothing. So ultimately, we're not too busy. It's just a narrative that we tell ourselves to justify our decisions. Maybe we're too busy to get the optimum results. Maybe we're too busy to do the perfect version of what we'd like to do. But let's not then make that doing absolutely nothing. Let's not tell ourselves that I'll leave it till next week. Let's not tell ourselves it's not worth doing. Let's not hide behind some story about stopping completely because we want to get our money's worth. Again, there's no version of reality where getting worse results, where increasing body fat, decreasing energy, mental health and mood to get better money's worth from £3 a day makes any real sense. So again, I'm making it really clear, you're not too busy. You're too busy for optimal results, but you do have the time across the 10,080 minutes in the week to make a few decisions that will take either 0 or minus time, or maybe a little bit of time that will do enough to get you better results than doing nothing at all.